Centers are lined up, official ready to drop the puck. And this one is officially underway with the puck dropped. Feeds the puck across to Rantanen. Carries it across the line. Rantanen's got it against the boards. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Shakes off the coverage. Granlund's got it in the offensive zone. Takes the puck behind the net. Here's a chance. No room for that one to get through. Team Finland's got the puck along the boards. Scores!
Well, this is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area. The puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read, and a reason why it goes to the back of the net.
Team Finland's hard work pays off as they get on the board first here tonight.
Yeah, getting on the board first over halfway through the first period. And, there hasn't been much going on here in this game. It's been back and forth, but it's starting to open up with this first goal. Gotta hope that there's some more offense in this one.
Team Great Britain's got control of it now from their own end. Picked up along the boards by Fletcher. Great Britain's got the puck in the defensive end. And they send it right back to him. Finland's got the puck inside the defensive zone. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. He scores! What a play!
Everyone is so focused on the puck carrier below the goal line that they don't notice that the most dangerous player on the ice, he is net front. He is creeping around in those quiet areas to make himself available for that one-time shot. When he gets it, he makes no mistake.
Team Finland's opened things up here in the first as a result of their offense tonight. Finland's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
More than half the frame has been played here. Team Finland's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Nice job tying up his opponent. Makes a move in front. Quick pass to Glover. Slides the puck to Thornton. Finland's got a hold of it along the wall. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Shot! And that carries off a stick. Finland's got it behind the net. Stopped it with the paddle. Wow!
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Swing and a miss. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Finland's got the puck against the half wall. And now it's grabbed by Halbert. Passes it over to Kirk. Puck grab by Bennett. Stopped by the goaltender. And his goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own net.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
Getting into the later stages of this period. Team Great Britain still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. Moves the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Conway. That's intercepted. Team Finland's got it in their own zone. Breakaway. Tremendous save on an incredible chance there.
Oh, he can't believe he's been denied, James. He's typically so good in this one-on-one situation.
Oh, what a move. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us.
Hey fans, great tickets are still available to our next home game. Please visit the box office and get them while they last.
Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Team Great Britain's behind in this game, James, because they simply haven't had the puck. They got to do a better job of closing on it and holding it when they get it.
And that's broken up by Heiskanen. Finland's got the puck against the boards. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Intercepts it at center. They've got numbers here. Oh, what a save goalie advantage there.
Well, yeah, and how often do you see it after practice, James? Like 5-puck breakaway after breakaway. Well, this goaltender, he does his job, making himself big as possible and taking away any daylight.
It's in the back of the net. He scores!
This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
Team Finland's now gone up by 2 here in the second, and what a performance so far. They have been absolutely dominant, Cheryl.
They've been dominant. I think their coaching staff will like the performance that they put in so far. It'll be about capitalizing and finishing the rest.
And look at that. They answer right back.
Well, the game is a hodgepodge of counters, and this is exactly what needed to happen. They were scored on, they respond quickly, and they find themselves in a favorable spot. This play does not happen without that beautiful pass, James. It's all about reading where the coverage is and knowing exactly how your teammate can skate onto that puck. And when you skate onto it, you have some speed. You can get that shot off the way you want, and he capitalizes perfectly.
Great Britain's ability to finally light the lamp has made this a new game.
It wasn't at the start they were looking for, but it's not about the past, it's not about the future, it's about the present right now, and they're within 1, and they got to find a way to make that next shift count.
Sent into the offensive zone. Takes the feed from the left side. Moves it quickly over to Lekkinen. Team Finland's on the attack. Scores! Another goal, and partner, is this your worst nightmare as a defender?
It is, James. I like the defensive style game. I didn't like the high-octane offense, which I wasn't a part of. Well, the backhander's going to beat the goaltender on this one, James, but what I love about it is the effort to get to that area, that low slot area. You know you're going to have to pay the price. You're going to have to fight for position. He does all of it, and he gets rewarded.
Finland's been rolling along all night, and they've now extended the lead to 2.
Well, it's one thing to be aggressive to get the puck, but when you have it, you also want to be aggressive when you attack the net. That's what they've been doing, and then they've been rewarded with 2 goals, but the majority of the shots that they've been getting have been coming off of that aggressive nature.
From the right side, they gain the zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Puck picked up by Teravainen. And he was ready for that save. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. More than half the period has expired. Team Finland's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Look at this! Puck scooped up by Thornton. Gaining momentum along the boards. Takes the pass. They go on the attack from the left side. Great Britain's got the puck now. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Team Finland's been just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Halbert's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Let's see what the official says here. Kakko's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Quick pass across to Heiskanen. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. With possession along the wall. Team Great Britain's looking to break out. Slides it to Douglas. To the front! And that's poked away by Heiskanen. Team Finland's penalty killers get a hold of it. Moves the puck along the half wall. Taken by Halla. Here he is in front! Way too much. He might have a step here. He's in! Stones him on the breakaway. Lindell's lugging the puck. Moves it to the offensive zone. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. From the slot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Angles it over to Glover. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Gains the zone. The fans desperately urging for them to shoot. Scores! At the buzzer, and they get one!
Well, coaches always say the first minute and the last minute of every period are critical. Well, now they've got momentum heading into the next frame. They got to carry it forward. Well, this is a hard-working goal as well, James. You got to fight for that inner area of the ice, you know, and when you're in that low slot area, it ain't easy to get to that spot. And then when that puck is on your stick, you know that you're going to come into some heavy traffic. Great job to find the back of the net.
Finland's been feeling good all night long, and look at where we're at here. We're still in the late stages of the period here.
Yeah, it's been an unbelievable game for them so far. I mean, they've just been so dominant offensively. Their opponent really doesn't know what to do. They're trying to slow the game down, but they can't because they're just on fire in terms of pace and dictating it.
Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. Third period is underway. I'd be curious if there's a response here because to this point, it's been simply too much to not enough. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
Team Finland's been consistent through 40 minutes of play here, James, and they have a comfortable lead. Now it's about bringing it home, and in order to do that, you got to make sure that you're defensively responsible.
Finland's been a dominant force offensively, plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. Finland wins the face-off in the offensive zone. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Great Britain's got the puck along the wall. And he takes a shot. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Saros freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Team Finland's outplayed the opposition tonight, particularly offensively, as they lead it early in this third period. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Pass in front, and that's blocked in front. Quick feed to Aho. Cutting to the slot. Nice save from point-blank range.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out at top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there.
It's pretty clear that he's hurt, James, as he's laboring towards the bench, and it is a struggle. Someone's going to have to help him get off.
Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Great Britain's got it in their own zone. Finland's ready to go on the attack. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Turns it over. Luosterainen's got the puck. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Picked up along the wall by Ristolainen. Right in the slot. Oh, what a block. He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. Here's a chance. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Taken here by Ristolainen. Gives them nothing in front.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Well, after all sorts of chances, they got another big face-off looming here.
Well, and the goaltender, I mean, he's been standing tall in the net. He's doing everything to keep the opponent at bay, but they've got the offensive zone face-off. They want to strike now while the iron is hot, and they've had the sustained pressure.
Team Great Britain's looking to break out of their own end. Team Finland's got possession here in the neutral zone. Rantanen's going to play it against the half wall. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Hintz looks around. Snaps one from the slot, and a great save.
Well, timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Turn that chance aside. Here's a short pass to Murray, and he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Matin Palov's got it in the defensive end. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one.
In the third period.
Tap dances around the check. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Saros. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Team Finland's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. Finland's won the defensive zone draw. Feeds it on over to Armia. Drives to the sweet spot. Stones him with the blocker. Great stretch pass as he connects. Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. Fires it. Denies the clapper. Tries to feed it over to Armia. Tolvanen swooping in on the attack. Here he is with the backhander. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated, and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. James, I'm not even sure how he's able to score, let alone maintain possession of this puck. I mean, coverage is right on him. They're jostling him. They're shoving him. But he's able to maintain that puck on his stick because of his core strength and his balance. That's just beautiful, start to finish.
Team Finland's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Teravainen. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off. And that shot goes dying seconds, and he makes the save. Well, this one's all over but the formalities, so they'll drop the puck one last time. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening.
This was a dominating performance tonight, Cheryl. They came to play, they skated, they put pucks on net, they kind of checked all the boxes here.
They did, and the speed through the neutral zone was something that I really noticed. They were able to gain entry off of the rush, and that speed drove the play and got pucks to the net.
Thanks so much for joining us. We had a great time. Hope you did too. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.